Alright, there we go. Hello! I exist again. I am streaming a lot and I'm proud of myself for that one. So hi everyone! How y'all doing? Here it is like 11 a.m. a.m. Wait, hold. PM. 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 Perfect time for Endwalkers because you need to believe all the feelings you feel after 9 p.m. That was the thing, right? Or was it that you shouldn't believe any of your thoughts and feelings beyond 9 p.m. because that's something I read a while back. Yeah, the meds are doing their job. Oh boy. Alright, let me just see if I can... Come on. And tracking is... Oh, I know the problem. I know the problem. Forgot to turn on my lamp. 1 second. Come on. The worst part of using a bed as a chair is that you have to get out of the bed to get literally anything. There we go. Immediately back better tracking. Alright, there we go. There we go. But hello everyone. We're gonna walk the end again and feel really sad about it. Okay, that one wasn't because of the tracker, that was because I straight up just put my hand in front of my face like the dumbass I am. And walk in. Oh no. Oh no! So, have you learned more of the final days? Yeah, we pretty much learned the exact cause. Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound wisdom will be a great boon to us all. Unfortunately, during your time on the First, events here have taken a turn for the worse. The Scions are running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. To try and ascertain the where and why of it, Alize and Afino have been traveling all over. Of all the regions they visited, Locus among us is one of the worst affected. Thankfully, Justinian and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers here to offer aid and succor to those in need. But the province is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrated still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Y'shtola and Master Matoya have been making a concerted effort to establish contact with Heidelin in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tataru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the Forum. From what we gather, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon, an ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. However, since we've seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You'll also recall the proposal issued by Master Fortuno to the people of Ratsatan. Following their discussion, Vitra declared their support for the plan and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the Forum's invitation. So far, so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the Forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure a safe passage for the Anish refugees to the tower, Afino, Alize, Justinian, and Graha traveled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now the final days have come to Garlemald. Ooh. Ah. Garlemald really can't catch a fucking rest, can they? Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Fortuno. Then panic broke out and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomena has spread to the capital. The others need you, Miminu. Please, you must help them. On it. Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was the first port to call, so you'd best start there. Hopefully Lucia will know where they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you'd best take every possible precaution. Oh boy. And the happy music! Alright, Camp Broken Glass, let's go. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's definitely the final days. Yep. Yep. Okay. Oh, you're right there. Hello. Don't mind that. Miminu, and not a moment too soon. The skies of Garlemald are ablaze, but it's events on the ground that concern me. As you will have heard, your fellow scions are right ahead of you. We cut the customary greeting short after we received word from our troops on the Magnaglesis that the Forum's airship has landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart? Ooh! Yeah. Let's go. Earlier on the Magnaglesis, well, so much for the refugees.
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not the same who fled.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves! Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense.
There they are!
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair. You?
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Oh no. Well, sage time, I guess.
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
Here.
Help is at hand.
Come on. Wait, why did it not go all the way full? There you go. No. Livier Tossilon.
Leave it to me.
You need a hand there, Estinian? You got it. Oh. DOT.
Those who can stand, come with me.
There we go.
Easy now. Deep breaths. You're safe now.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself, boy.
Caleb, you really struggling out there with the chat, huh? Wait, can I? Oh! No, you're not. No, you're not. Right, take that. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. DOT still on? Nope, it's not. Diagnoses. Hey, come on. Don't die on me. Come on, survive. Ah! Oop. Oh, hey, look at Astinia doing mechanics. He's fine now. He's totally fine. Oh.
It's like hard, but not hard enough.
No, 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 no. No, 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 you're not dying on me. Don't you die on me. Oh, it worked. Did I do it?
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Oh, shit. A fucking beholder?
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Julius?
Wait, that's... Euless and the
Hey!
army. So, you've recovered then?
Wow, that was very
In
sarcastic.
time enough to be of aid. For once.
I just realized they're not wearing their winter clothes.
We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! to repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride!
Are they just standing there?
Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
Well, it's more useful than you just talking.
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a
Chill with the
withdrawal
limit breaks,
might
damn.
be in order.
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices.
How many times has Garatia
Yeah,
tried to
let's go.
heroically sacrifice himself? 3? 4? At least 4 times, right? Oh no. Gonna fight his Alizé. Red Mage! Alright, let's see. Flare combo. AoE. Timed AoE. Cure. Buff. Okay. I should have started with the opener. I'm dumb. No, at least 3 times, because there was the whole thing with the Crystal Tower. Oh. I'm gonna take him all here. And then he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna steal all of the Life Warden's essence and just die in between worlds. And then he was like, oh yeah, if the Science can return to the main world is because of me, so I just have to sacrifice myself and do that as well. And then he actually died. And then he came back. Ooh. No, you're not.
I'm fine.
Come on. Oh, accidentally misclicked. Whoop.
Not today.
Come on. Is it gonna let me break? Oh. Come on. Black Star? Oh no.
I'm not done yet.
Limit break? Oh no, we're only nearly there.
None to worry about.
Cool.
The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Ooh, okay. Embolden.
As they say, turnabout's fair play.
Gonna finish the combo and yes.
On guard.
It's close to the limit break, so we're gonna get. Oh, never mind. There we go. At least it didn't flashbang, so that's a whole improvement.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece.
Is the baby still there?
Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Wait, since when did he learn freaking
Get out of
paladin
here.
skills?
Quickly! I won't lose them. Not a one. This will be a brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve.
Oh right, he's an all-rounder.
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion.
Haha.
But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
And in goes small little Lala.
Oh,
You talking about me? You talking shit? This is why you should never skip your squat regimen. Okay, so remember Emmett?
I can look after myself, you know.
Like, it was crazy, he was young. No back problems even.
Everything's in order, I trust.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
I mean, he 100% was. Oh, thank God, I will now fight as the warrior blade.
Over the
Woo!
edges.
Shit, this is on. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm in a good place. Okay.
Just the beginning.
There we go. Was that it? That wasn't it, right? Oh, oh, nope, never mind. There it is.
I had a feeling I'd find you here. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Hello. Oh my god. Wait, what are you doing? Mutable laws? Oh, literally beholder shenanigans. Okay. Oh, there. Oop.
Damn you!
Come on. Oop. There we go. Warrior's fun to play. It ain't got shit on Gunbreaker though, but it's a lot of fun, especially because you can just cheese everything. Oh, wave of loading. But pressing many buttons go brrr. That and the clowns are just overall a bit cooler. Oop. You know what? Nah.
I'm in your debt.
Here come the bullshittery. Look over here. Oh.
Now, where were we?
There we go. Here we go. Is this enough? There we go.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades.
Wait, are
Nor
those
you
three the
wrong to
only
fear
ones that
this corruption
survived?
will continue to spread.
No, right?
I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us, on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I mean, you're gonna bring them all the way across the world again? Or is the tower just completely inaccessible now?
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
Oh, that's a big fucker.
More of them.
Huh? Oh!
Xenos! Here!
Hey! I'm very happy now. Of all the things I was expecting, I was like, here comes another Heidelin moment or something. Nope. Yeah! Should we, like...
Hurry to the airship.
Should we, he's standing there. Do we dogpile him? What do we do? Do we just send the warrior light on a date with him? I think that's what he wants, honestly. Especially considering last time there was literally a whole ass meal. He didn't take a bite.
Why have you come?
Neither did the warrior light.
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
Dude. Dude is hyperfixated.
That is and has ever been my sole concern.
You gotta give him credit where it's due. He put his mind on a thing and he is pulling through. You gotta give him credit for that much, at least. People are just walking up to him? We're just standing.
You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine, yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust.
Ayo?
So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
Is he gonna do an Emmett? Is he gonna do an Emmett?
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone.
Oh, you're approaching me. Well, I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer.
Along with so many of its people.
You might want to shout these things from Reaper distance.
Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. murdered by their own flesh and blood, lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
He's such a fucking spoiled brat.
You bastard!
Oh no.
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof.
Dude really went in like, hey, remember that nihilism topic of Endwalker as a whole? Here's another approach.
Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends. Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy.
Don't ask beyond the star though. Don't ask for answers from there. That's how this started. Just don't, trust me. But he has a point. Fucking Final Fantasy villains and their points.
And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone.
Vicissitudes? Is that a word? Is that an actual word, or is he just being Xenos, be like, fuck you, I do what I want, I make up words now? Vicissitude, wait, hold on. No, I need to know, is that a word? Vicissitude. It's an actual word? Vicissitudes, a change of circumstance of fortune, typically one that is unwelcome or unpleasant. That's the word? Okay, now that one phenomena is gonna happen where I'm gonna see that word literally everywhere. I was straight up prepared for him to just pull words out of his ass and just be like, fuck you, I'm Xenos, I do what I want.
In battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
Nope, no. No.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death.
I mean, in that way, he has a point. You can also go too far in it, like, for example, overspending, overeating, anything gluttonous, honestly. But you gotta say, he handles nihilism in a pretty cool way. Just have fun, but just don't end the world, you know?
But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos!
Oh no.
Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength.
Isn't it also kind of in a way holding up a mirror to Alize, where it's like, yeah, see what happens if you chase this, like, how do I phrase this? Kind of like a perfect example of what happens if you keep comparing yourself to other people. Like, Xenos compares himself and other people in the way that he finds enjoyable. Alize does it in a way which makes her, like, agitated and gives off that inferior vibe. So she's just there. It's kind of cool that in Shadowbringers it was a full foil for the Warrior of Light, but now it's also kind of a foil for Alize. I mean, I'm not sure Xenos really believes he's inferior. He's just like, oh, I need a second chance. That was fun. He doesn't really seem like he is too sad that he lost the battle. He seems more happy with it, whereas Alize is more like, oh, I need to get better. I'll be left in the dust if I stay this way. But yeah, both do have that thing of like, oh, I need to be stronger so I can keep up. And Xenos is the biggest adrenaline junkie in the whole fucking world. Which is honestly a mood, but also, please dude, stop causing the end of the world. You're hot enough as it is.
Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day.
Caleb! Hot guy! Hot guy! Hot guy!
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
I mean, they clearly suffer from a condition called skill issue because they were perfectly fine when controlled in the instance.
You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
Oh, there's Fortuno.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish.
Ah. Deliver your sorry. Deliver your apology. Can't say it straight? Offer them a ride.
Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, it is only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Euless, we can speak of recent events on the way.
Glad to see Jules is doing better. He kind of has Squidward energy, I'm not gonna lie.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
That's right, I'm the dad now, Estinian. Everyone's here! Hey, Stinky. We couldn't save them all, but if we'd arrived any later, it would have been a massacre. Things were looking bleak until you and the Ist, first. The first. The one looks way too similar to I. Though there will be time later to discuss your journey to the first, there is one thing I must ask. Did you perchance speak with our friends at the Crystarium? I did! Lena was asking about you. I got to see Reen as well, but Tankred's clearly not here, so that's gonna have to wait. Lena and Beckluke both warned me against overexerting myself. Strange that they would express such similar sentiments, identical in fact, but their advice is duly noted. Now keep your ass to it. Understand? I lost too many people this day already! Listen here, mister. I saw fucking Emmett in his days. I cannot take another goddamn heroic sacrifice today. Got it? Give me that. Hi. See Xeno standing there so uncaring and repentant. Gods, I don't know what came over me. It's blurted out the first thing that came to mind, but looking back on it, I stand by those words. I would say I hope they won't incite him to further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. Anyway, enough about all that. Good to see you again. But forgot to read everyone else's. This is the contingent's base of operations, I take it? Broken glass? Broken glass. Also, I just realized how pretty the aetheryte here is. I don't think I can reach his face. At the very least, I'm glad our own members are accounted for. It's been a while since we spoke for some time. I was not myself. Lucia and the others told me what happened that night and about the events that took place while I was receiving treatment. It was only then that I realized the lengths you and yours go to. I know I might never be able to repay you, but I'll be damned if I don't try. And most of all, I want to thank you, all of you, for everything you've done and continue to do so for the sake of my people. That the final day should manifest here too, after everything these people have suffered. It is a fate cruel beyond words. Nevertheless, with allies old and new at our side, there is yet reason to be hopeful. Alright. Was it right? Yeah. Hello. Up, 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 up. Anything new? We still need to quiz you about your time on the first, if we ever get more than a moment's respite. Hold on, just... For the road. There we go. That's the closest to a slap we're getting.
No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
I like how Xenos just showed up and was like, hey guys! And then just left. Shows up, causes problems on purpose, leaves. Absolute Chad.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Forchano Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Oh, so you're the fucker who fooled twice.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
You've been through this for a while.
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions.
It's like that one scene in Megamind where Megamind saves the city and everyone tries to gather around him, and he just panics the fuck out.
Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
Kindness? The fuck?
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Forchano. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Sharlayan alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
Oh, the music is so nice.
I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
I swear.
The voice growing!
Any other, I would doubt. But you, I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait.
Oh, y'all are not gonna believe this shit. So Emma was there and he was mentally stable. Huh? Huh? Huh?
Did you hear something just now?
Wait, hold, no, wait, hold, oh, no, oh no. Oh no. Is this going where I think it's going? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, it's Loperate. Oh, that's... Oh, no. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. Pudding way? That's not a good sign. Is Ariandre okay?
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
That Loperate has its priorities straight. Oh, there's a bunch of Loperates. Oh, that's a lot of Loperates. They got us surrounded!
Dawn may
Oh, there he is.
even the darkest night.
There he
And
is.
to this bitter climb, bring warmth and comfort.
Ariandre! Good to know you're still a thespian. You good?
'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Ariandre over here just like, alright, we're gonna wait until they're done talking and we're gonna send one of the Loperates that way, and then we're gonna make a grand entrance and give all of them we're gonna give all of them a heart attack. 'Tis a brilliant idea. Actually, I was thinking of replacing the eggnog joke with pudding instead.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Says the girl who also changed into her clothes, which I pointed out earlier. Y'all are also in your normal attire. Also, yeah, I do feel that Ariandre might be a little bit more screwed on that regard, considering, you know, this, but also, you're not one to talk. Your thighs are literally exposed. I know for a fact those get cold fast, young lady.
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose.
Oh, there
I
goes.
procure more suitable garments.
There he goes. Gauklum.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans.
I mean, sorry, Living Way, but the world was ending. You were a little bit busy.
It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed.
I learned a little bit about the Earth in the meantime.
A convenient excuse to visit Etheris. Oriange made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
And maybe y'all can learn a little bit more about agriculture so Fortuno doesn't have to eat carrots every meal for the rest of his life. I did a couple of the live quests in Charlayan. And there's a fun little tidbit of information right there. Fortuno hates the taste of carrots. I don't think he's surviving up there. I don't think he's surviving. I don't think Fortuno is surviving up there, fellas.
Marvelous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Oriange's inferior works no more.
Don't worry, I got some in my inventory.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom? Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Heidelin's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it?
They're such cute little familiars.
Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Oriange, made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit.
Ah.
It was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Well, first of all, we should probably talk about the fashion. The effort was there. The fashion, not so much.
Forgive me, but are they...
Now I want to make a shirt that says, in like, some meme font, Forsha now is about to have a fucking aneurysm. Look at him. He's not okay. I think he's a lot of things right now. Okay, he's not one of them.
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow. Well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last.
Fortuno's about to have a fucking aneurysm.
Haglin's right paw! That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I bet he's thinking about the carrots.
Bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Charlian, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
Puddingway, no!
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loporrits made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Good to haveth you back. May thy disciples banish this darkest of night. Good to haveth you back. Also my poor neck. And his poor neck.
For a time, at least. Nevertheless, 'twas worth the journey to find present company well.
Oh no, not Watership Down!
Will thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
Hold on, I need a dictionary for this one again. Damn it, Orianche, I just sold it. I thought you were gonna be on the moon for a longer time. Oh, buddy,
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, no shit! Cover yourself up, young lady!
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Okay, that sounds hella cute, though. I wonder if they're warm. Shit, now I want a leopard plushie. I have a sewing machine. I could make a leopard plushie. I have a sewing machine. I could make a leopard plushie. Yeah! Oh my god, I just realized the power I have. I dare say Master Fushna was as nonplussed as we to learn the identity of Heidelin's lunar custodians. As he will soon discover, they have much and more to offer the Forum. But I suggest we return to the Annex forthwith. We may have yet time to discuss thy recent adventures ere we are summoned to the Rostra. All the way over here. Alright, I can make that run. It's nice to be properly back in Charlian. Ah, the Dutch skies. Boga. Hold on, I need to show y'all. I need to show y'all. I need to show y'all. It's on the way. We can get there. Here it is extremely gray. It's, hold on, let me see what the weather report is for today and tomorrow. Huh. Oh. Oh. Sad I'll miss it, but apparently it's going to be a good 2 weeks. Tomorrow's gonna be 20 degrees with the lowest of 11. Saturday is 21 and the lowest is 12. And then Sunday is gonna be 24. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be summer. Damn. With requests. Here, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Where is it? No, that's Alchemist. Here. Stickler for carrots. My husband, respected member of the forum, possessed of towering intellect and unassailable logic, and yet he cannot conquer his dislike of carrots. Is there no magical ditch which might cure him of his unseemly fussiness? Delivering a serving of carrot nibbles. Client, Lady of House Leveilleur, Amelia's Leveilleur. I'm about to ruin Fortuno's whole week. Woo! It's 100% him. If Amelia's is the one asking. There's also another request by Amelians about food. Hold on. Chile Lilipo. Oh wait, it's here. No matter how exhausted my husband may be, he never utters a word of complaint, but I see how much his work drains him. Nonetheless, I require the delivery of a healing tea. Medicinal, refreshing, and brewed with the finest of herbs. A cup of chai to Vanu. Again, by Amelians. You know what? Just to spite, stickler for carrots, except... Just to spite. He can have 2 servings! And 20k in the back. You know what? He deserves a little bit of food he doesn't like after all the bullshittery he did. But the good old apology that does not contain the word sorry, but it does contain a deed that would help in the long run. Or what they think will help. Like a raid. Or as I like to call it, the Leveilleur apology. It's over here, right? To this place? It is, right? Oh yeah, it totally is. Oh, there they are. The gang's here. Not that I'm complaining, Ariange, but I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. Nor I thee. In extolling the virtues of Aetheris, I did inadvertently awaken in the Loporits a desire to avert our beloved star's demise. Aww. Look at the two. They're reunited. You want to know about your kids? Gaia and Reed are doing well. Rel tells us you have obtained new knowledge that may aid us in our ongoing efforts. I've news to share regarding our study of the ethereal sea, but your findings are certain to be of greater interest, and so I would rather hear them first. To what revelations did Heidelin's Alpus flower lead? Well, I met Evansel before he was mentally ill. And Fandaniel before he was mentally ill. Then this dynamis is what drives the final days. If it and Akasha are one and the same, this all but proves Nidana's theory. We're an entity, though sheer force of emotion, to channel this vast dormant reservoir into a raging river, its power might surpass even that of ether. But if our star is to replete with ether, said entity would need to be outside its influence to effectively manipulate the dynamism of the greater expanse. Meteion. Or rather, the sorrow and suffering of fallen civilizations that she has been hoarding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear and hatred drawn from every corner of the universe, all for a single purpose, the destruction of Aetherus. Then our foe is no longer some unknowable calamity. We have but one aim, to defeat Meteion. You make it sound so simple, but you're not wrong. Vanquish Meteion and we deliver the world from the final days, but to even attempt it, there are two conditions. First, we must determine her location. Venat marked her, but she was going to fly to the edge of the universe, which is going to be a bitch and a half to get to, I'm going to guess. Especially considering, you know, how long do ancients live on average? Well, they don't really have a lifespan, they just live when they do and die when they do, right? Like when they're content with everything. But I feel like there's at least like... I'm trying to figure this out, because there would be probably like a year or even more of flying from Meteion, because that was made with that lifespan in mind. Time is not really a problem, then... Does that take into account how many years she was gathering the sorrow of the destroyed civilizations? All in all, it's gonna be a fuck ton... a metric fuck ton of miles to get to her. That's what I'm guessing. Before Meteion escaped, an enchantment was placed upon her by Venat, the woman who would become Hydaelyn. The implications of temporal magics are not entirely understood, and so we cannot assume that our Hydaelyn and the Venat you met in Elpis are one and the same. Nevertheless, due to her intrinsic qualities as an all-powerful being, I'd wager that Hydaelyn possesses the knowledge we seek. Whether she would share that knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intends for us to flee Aetheris, not to stay. I don't think so. Because I also don't think the Arc plan is going to work. Because every single... They're all destroyed, right? Do you suppose she has abandoned her pursuit of Meteion? The Venaiano would never give up. No, but Meteion is still out there. The Venaiano would never give up. That's my impression too. Otherwise she wouldn't have used me as a conduit for her will or provided clues such as the Elpis flower. I believe she has been waiting for mankind's answer to Hermes' question. So, what's the second condition? We must find a means to reach Meteion. And there's the bitch! Naturally, our chosen method will depend entirely upon wheresoever she has made her nest. The edge of the universe. Then communing with Hydaelyn must by necessity come first. Did you and Master Matoya have any luck with your investigation into the Ethereal Sea? Sadly not. Though we enlisted the help of Arenvald and the other Echo-blessed allies, we couldn't detect so much as a whisper from Hydaelyn, even from within the Antitower. Master Matoya is of the opinion that in the years since abandoning it, the Forum has found some other method of receiving instructions from Hydaelyn. If so, it would most likely be some form of apparatus for observing the Ethereal Sea, built closer to home. Is it in Labyrinthos? Is it the lower rings of Labyrinthos? Sorry to interrupt, we just received word from the Forum. Your presence is required in the Rostra, where they intend to discuss the Great Exodus. Because the lower rings of Labyrinthos is where the people who are in on the secret live or something, right? Well, there was something down there and there's a secret there. And they live in complete isolation from everywhere else. And Father was able to persuade them. They're finally taking us seriously. Let's hear what they have to say. Everyone's here! It was Heidel's commandment that in the event of Zodiac should perish, the Loperts were to deliver the people of Itheris from harm. Though that be the limit of their duties, they possess knowledge unparalleled of the great expanse and the means of its traversal. Should they be persuaded to assist in our efforts to reach Meteon, we would do well to heed their counsel. It could be a risky plan, but we could just take the moon and crash it into Meteon and then beat the shit out of Meteon. At first, I wasn't sure what to make of Hermes and his motives, but it's like we discussed at the Great Work. When faced with the harsh realities of life, some seek the release of death. Others grow defiant, they fight. Either way, it is our right to choose. Well, that was a much quicker response than I was expecting. Nice to know our efforts on the Magna Glacies didn't go unnoticed. Father has granted us the opportunity we've been waiting for. Though we know not what information, if any, they intend to reveal, there is only one way to find out, to the Rostra. Crash the moon into a meatball? What's going? Yep. No, we're gonna crash the moon into Twitter, which is now X. That's the plan. We're gonna take the whole ass moon, crash it into... This is so stupid. Fuck! My tea! Oh my... Hold on. I've had a cup of tea in my kitchen for the last hour and a half and I forgot it existed. Even in context, it's a little bit stupid. Not gonna... Even in context, people will go, yeah, sure. I forgot my tea. Oh my god, oops. Okay, as a testament to how warm it is in my apartment, it is still warm. I made this tea before I started stream. Let me just get back in. Woohoo, webcam. Webcam, there we go. But yeah, my tea is still warm, and I'm gonna take a nice little sippy right now. There was like one quest in Ratsadhan where they talked about chai tea. Well, chai. Oops, I did the thing. But they mentioned chai, and ever since I've been craving chai, so I have 2 boxes of Salute chai powder. And it's the best thing ever. And I can sometimes get myself a cup as a treat. But I also can't really have that many warm drinks in this kind of weather. Hope you don't mind me staying behind while you attend your big meeting. The roster reminds me a bit too much of the supremely scary tribunal in Ishgard. If you'll forgive me, you'll forgive me if I keep my distance. Oh, remember that time these 2 idiots got arrested? That was fun. That was legit one of my favorite moments in Heaven's Sword. We go away for 10 minutes and they just get arrested. After you left for Garlemald, I went to Labyrinthos and tried to reach Heidelin using the Elpis flowers. Alas, my attempts were in vain. I can only assume that she spent a vast amount of her powers in the confrontation with Fandaniel and is presently unable to communicate. Indeed, as her presence left my body, I could feel how faint it had grown. I'm still very curious on who the Watcher is. Master Matoya has suspected for some time that the Forum has been constructed a new facility for the purpose of surveying the Ethereal Sea. Of course, as the custodian of the Anti-Tower, which would presumably be rendered obsolete as a result. She has a few things to say about that. Nothing that should be repeated in polite company, you understand? After sending Graha and Estinian back to Garlemald, I stayed in Locus Among Us for the time. Being an imperial province, I was already in turmoil before the onset of the final days. You wouldn't believe the difficulties we had overseeing the evacuation of the villages we visited. I have faith that the detachment we left behind will continue our work and shepherd the people to safety. To what safety can be found in a world coming to an end? To think the Crystal Tower of the First is capable of such feats as sending one's soul into the distant past. The events you witnessed and helped shape may yet hold the key to forestalling the final days, and also kinda cost them. I'm reminded of dear friends in a future I unmade, whose selfless efforts saw the 8th Umbral calamity averted, in this timeline at least. Too much has been sacrificed for us to abandon Ithris now. Okay, let's go! Speak with the Rostra Steward. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna run there because... under this lighting, Charlene's really pretty. This way? Also, guess who has been busy in the studio? Had a couple of them up to some standards already. Not a lot of them though. 83, 83. I've done a little bit of progress. And I'm almost done in the Crystarium as well. It's over here, right? Archon's Design. Rustra Steward. Hello! Forum is in session. How far am I? In the Crystarium, I think I only need to do the fishing one and I'll be done. The forum is in session, and as such, the roster is closed to visitors. I am the visitor. A sign of the 7th Dawn? Very well, you may wait in the corridor. Of course, entry will only be permitted on the condition you'll leave your armaments at the door. Lest you forget, this sacred institution holds rational discourse in the highest. The implements of war are expressly forbidden. Oh, story-wise, Elpis made me cry like a little bitch. Just got back. The final days are now in Garlemald, and Porcino is slowly coming to terms that he will have to eat carrots for the rest of his life. Slowly. And I'm saving up for the past Emmett minion. And that past Hitlerdeus minion. We need the homies. The Pain and Suffering arc. There's more. There's more. Garlemald wasn't the Pain and Suffering arc? Oh. Huh? 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 Don't you come at me with that smile! Oh no. Haven't you learned after 4 expansions? Well, one of them was Stormblood, so... technically 3 expansions. Stormblood was the one that... the Shadowbringers is the one that really made me cry, though. Pain has no end. Maybe Dawntrail will be a little bit nicer. Maybe.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter.
Also, Xeno's appeared and he was just like, hi! And then he just kind of left after being scolded by multiple people and being like, lol. L plus ratio plus,
We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
Let him cook, let him cook.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus.
I just realized a small parallel between the Unsundered World and Charlayan. Like, this was always there in Charlayan, but the way they all cover their faces, well, most of them do. When they don't have access to headpieces like the Viera, they don't, but most of them do cover their faces, with the exception of Barnier and Fortuneau, pretty much. A lot of them cover their faces. So that's probably one of the things that remained from then.
You may enter.
Right? Does she still have trouble with stairs, considering she can barely see? Or can she also kind of make out, like, surroundings?
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glacies. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han.
I thought the ethereal eyes could only, like, kind of see, like, the currents and where people were at every given moment. It would be pretty funny to just see, like, oh, wait, hold. Is this a stair? Oh, okay.
The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Charlayan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Charlayan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat-Han was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Which is why they stayed neutral through literally everything?
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, Are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
Look at that poor Vieira who can't hide his face.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This arc, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets.
Oh, also the beast tribes, yeah. You gotta leave behind... You leave behind the kobolds! You're just silly little guys! Aww. Aww.
Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
7 hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
Going off the assumption they can.
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord,
there we go.
and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication.
It's in the deepest part of Labyrinthos, I swear.
One far more convenient, I suspect.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your ark.
Fly that shit straight into Meteon? So we don't have to crash the moon. Oh no. Also, I swear I'm onto something with the inner rings of Labyrinthos. I swear I'm onto something. Also, an omelet sounds amazing right now, and I want one with ketchup. Like a little bit of like mushrooms in it. No peppers, no peppers. Cheese. Like the best combo always is mozzarella and cheddar. But any cheese really. Why am I going on omelets now? You did, Caleb. Alright.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
I mean, it means finding no other way for the etheric burner, right?
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Come on, there we go. I don't drink tea that much of stream.
Delightful as always, Master Alfino. Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself.
Monteshane has a point. It's kind of falling into old ways. Immediately going, oh yeah, we could totally solve this. I mean, we probably could in this scenario because fuck you on the Warrior of Light, but still not the best approach for things. But he's learning. He's slowly getting through it.
Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration.
What could possibly go wrong? Endwalker. Also, yeah, the Loporits are there. Like, I feel like the Loporits are already in Chilean, right? But we got a lot of folks on this. The Garleans are good at that kind of stuff, right? Right? Well, the Garleans could probably figure something out. There's a lot of things.
I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
Do the vote. Bastard without a hat. I still can't stop laughing at the one Vieira that is not wearing a hat. Those poor Vieiras. One day they will have hat functionality. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow.
71
one day.
in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it. Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
He didn't vote for it. Aw, thought we were going so well. Fortuneau, just so you're aware, if this works, you will not have to live the rest of your life eating carrots. Sounds good, right? And immediately shoots up. I know he does. I forgot where. But it's kind of... I'm kind of curious. What specifies that someone needs to wear a hat or not? Is it the social status of the people? Or is it just so... is it like a technical thing for convenience so the Werewolf can actually know who's who? Oh, you're right! You're right! I forgot that one. Makes sense. Astrologian is pretty much the... just realized pretty much all of the healer classes came from Charlayan. Well, all the new healer classes. AKA Scholar. Well, not Scholar. Astrologian and Sage. He was about to pop a vein.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
At least we got it. Talk to Heidelin? Rest assured I have every intention of honoring the Forum's decision. My affinity for espionage may have earned me the title of Archon, but I was completely unaware of the Forum's plans. There may have been clues here and there, but I had been of a mind to look, of a mind to look for them. But contemplating that possibility only serves to further wound my pride. Not that anyone could have realistically surmised that their brilliant stratagem was to build a giant ship, fly to the moon, a still larger vessel in truth, and use that to travel to another star. Even now, the whole idea seems positively absurd when spoken aloud. And again, Vitra spoke that Midgardsormr chose Eorzea/Ithris to make their home because it was the last bastion. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a lot of luck finding another star. Of late, I have seen no sign of the Loperids. This being their first opportunity to experience the wonders of Sharlayan, the potential for misadventure is nigh infinite. I swear, if I go around Sharlayan and find a bunch of Loperids, I would be so happy, but I'm not sure if they would put in that. Perhaps if Midgardsormr were still alive in the traditional sense, that is, he would have offered to help the vessel attain the necessary speeds. Then again, there's no guarantee his contribution would make enough of a difference to matter. The further we pursue the mysteries of the universe, the more I struggle to comprehend the fortuitous nature of time itself. We measure and quantify it based on observations of celestial bodies such as the sun and moon, but from your account it is unclear whether the ancients viewed time in a similar manner. I mention this because while Vanna knew the final days would reoccur at a defined point in the future, she presumably had no way of knowing exactly when. Even so, the completion of the forum's preparations is to escape the moon, aligning so closely with the advent of the final days is surely no coincidence. I'm a little vexed that we've yet to learn of the forum's replacement for the Antitower, though I expect that in time they'll share that too with us, and with Master Matoya, if they've any sense. I'll admit, bringing up the issue in front of the forum's incomplete arc was more than a little daunting. They were, to their credit, quite open about the current state of affairs. What was even more surprising, though, was when they took Avano up on his offer. While I very much take issue with the forum's approach to selecting whom to save and when, they're not wrong for wanting to minimize potential conflicts. Fortunately, if this plan of ours actually works, the Great Exodus itself will become entirely unnecessary. Sorry for not letting the rest of you in on my plan. I was admittedly thinking on my feet for the most part. But since we require both a means of communing with Heidelin and reaching Meteon, in the spur of the moment I saw involving ourselves with the completion of the arc was as a way to work towards both objectives simultaneously. However, we must keep our end of the bargain by solving the problem of the ether burner. I'd like to think it is not a challenge beyond our combined expertise, or at least the expertise of our extended circle of associates. It might behoove us to learn how an ether burner actually works before we attempt to improve it, though. Wait. Is it that we need a huge amount of ether to channel it? Because there's currently a wall over in Doma that no longer really has a use, right? That probably has a lot of ether that goes into it. Maybe we can repurpose that? Guardians are no longer a threat. As instructed, I shall take you to see the ether burner. Meet me outside the Archeon. I trust you can make your own way there. Hey, I was there last week! So the Ark is being built in Labyrinthos. Hardly surprising, where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? It even has the name! The Netherlands also has an Archeon. It's a museum. Alright, probably went the completely wrong way by doing this, but if it works, it works. Alright, where do I go? Let's just take this way. Labyrinthos. Wait, where do I... I'm gonna be very lazy, or very cheap, depending on how you want to look at it. Go here, and then teleport here. Oh, Labyrinthos. It's been such a long time since I've been here. It's so pretty. Everyone's here! Hey, fuckers. Don't you understand? I don't understand the appeal of reshaping it to look like the world above. Make your peace with what it is, or go outside if that's what you prefer. What we have, that we have been granted permission to enter the lower levels is proof of our increased standing. Would that they had been willing to confide in us sooner. It has been many moons since I last visited Labyrinthos. As fast as the archives were back then, they've only continued to grow in the days since. Some would surely object to the Forum allowing foreign elements to have run off their secret facilities. We should count ourselves lucky. Do they intend to carry everything in the Archeon to the moon? They said they started loading specific records and biological samples, but do they really need all of it? It seems so long since we first set foot here. Where once we were refused entry, we are now welcomed as guests. Among the many and varied documents sent to the moon, I did chance upon several inventories made in the Archeon. Mayhap the Forum believed such records would provide insight into the intricacies of clerical duties. Regardless, the Loports did not consider them worthy of more than a cursory glance. Huh. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Archeon's lift. Step inside and have Uphaline take you to the medical circuit. Eh? Oh, we could finally use that? Oh, all this time I've been having to take this route. And it's painful. That's pain. Finally a way to get to the grapes. You. I've sent your associates ahead to Logisticon Alpha, on the other side of Muriel Ergonomics. Actually, there is something I've been meaning to... No, never mind. It can wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Aw. Fine. Be like that. This way. Luckily, I'm very fast here. I do not have the writing map. I have not bought a single writing map. Those bicolor gemstones are better spent literally anywhere else, in my opinion. To the chagrin of everyone who has fate hunted with me. You can't make me! This way! Steamy Samantha? Oh, it's not Steamy Samantha. Oh yeah, Steamy Samantha is more down here usually, right? Yeah, here. Oh, the music of Labyrinthos is so nice. Is this where I need to be? Wait, that door is openable? Holy shit! I was like, now that I think about it, I never really looked at the minimap for this place properly, didn't I? Anyone here? Oh, there you are. Having words with Master Fortuno by any chance? Knowing the Forum, even the people working down here are probably kept in the dark about the true purpose of this place. On our journey here, I was filled with an inexplicable sense of elation to see vegetables other than carrots being cultivated. Why, it near brought a tear to mine eye. We must be close to the central circuit, which is where Shalayan's greatest secrets are held. If the tomes I perused told the whole story. The means to talk to Hydaelyn. The fields we passed along the way brought back memories of Ferndale. Unfortunately, we were never blessed with such abundant crops. The further underground we go, the more surprises we find. I wonder what this place is actually for. We had to wait here until our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here being Logisticon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, stimulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for the growth and preservation of the biological samples kept here. Hold on. How do you know so much about it? Why, Father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with Grandfather. The night before, I'd been asking Father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. It is all too early to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow inured to the wondrous. But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Loports in creating a similar environment, I have come to view such processes in a new light. The subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient Zodiarch, the habitations built for all mankind, beneath the moon's surface, each unique yet undeniably similar. It is no mere coincidence. Ever since Hydaelyn unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Aetheris, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the Great Exodus, but that's not all. It is also a testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Though the Loports have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Man must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Hello! Alas, time is not on our side. I've arranged for you all to enter the Central Circuit. It is there that most of our preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to set restrictions, and will have free reign to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum, after all. We will prove ourselves worthy of their trust, your trust. Then let us proceed. Let's go! This way? Here we go. Oh, Steamy Samantha! Steamy Samantha, right there! I'm gonna do it, but Steamy Samantha! By the decree of the Forum, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are permitted to enter the Central Circuit. Let's go! Holy shit! Oh, it's big here. Didn't realize it would be this big. The sooner we can get a look at this ether burner of theirs, the sooner we can start working out how to improve it. We might finally have a chance to commune directly with Hydaelyn, provided we somehow manage to succeed where Shalayan's finest engineers have failed. Still, it wouldn't hurt to have a look. This is it, the Central Circuit. Please tell me we're almost there. Or is there another underground level we have to reach? The even more Central Circuit, perhaps? Alizé is done with their shit. I imagine the secrets kept here would be of great benefit to mine own research, but I will refrain from indulging my curiosity for the time being. The farther down we travel, the more expansive the sky above becomes. Artificial though it is. The data center visit. I mean, it's already going on, right? With that we can now travel to Oceania freely. Would that the heavens elsewhere would be so idyllic. You're very far away, Estinian. I have no idea what makes Aphano so confident we can solve this problem of theirs. Relentless optimism, I presume. Not unwelcome straight in the youth, but less so in a gambler. Let us resolve neither. Let us resolve never to let him set foot in the gold saucer. What? Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Close enough. Hold on. Hold on. Picture me like this. Here we go. Son. This is very important. The world might be ending. So I think it's about time that we take you to the gold saucer. Here's 100 gil. Buy some MGP. Go wild. We're getting him into the gold saucer. The good old-fashioned parent-child bonding that is gambling, you know? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, never mind. I'm fine. Oof. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna end the moment there's a good moment because... Oh! The temperate environment here is not unlike that of Bestway Barrows, though the diverse vegetation doth produce a far more complex bouquet of aromas. A welcome difference indeed, for I've grown weary of the scent of carrots. Yeah, you better wish this works. The ether burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kokol Denkel, after whom the forge is named. Is that a Lalafell? Sounds like a Lalafell. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. Found it. It's so big! And I know. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit unorthodox. Just a little bit unorthodox. And grab that aetheryte over there. Wait, can I get there already? I'm gonna put this on. Ugh. You know what would be also really fun? Putting a Stinian in this gold saucer. We should do both. Because it's going to be even funnier with a Stinian. He doesn't understand currency, right? Oh, the anti-tower music drives me insane. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite dungeon tracks, actually. Skywatcher, Archer, Alker. What a name. Cyrenide. I just realized there's an even deeper circle. Alize might have been onto something. There it is. Wait, is that supposed to be the Ark? I have a suspicion that's supposed to be the Ark. I mean, I don't think they're doing much to hide it. Oh my god, the Labyrinthos music. It's so good. Oh. And the big sun in the sky. Can't probably see it from here, but it's there. Trust me. Right. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I think the first time I can properly end it at a nice place should be good. Aporia. A Coal's Forge. Yep, it's definitely a Lalafell. Yeah, it is! He looks lost in thought, although it seems he's hit something of a stumbling block. Is he talking to himself? Surely the Forum hath already petitioned the aid of the Loperates, given their familiarity with such technologies. For a closely guarded secret, you can practically see everything from outside, even with the magical barrier surrounding it. Yep. I was expecting the Sky Steel Manufactory, but instead I find the village smithy. Oh, we could get Sid on this. We should get Sid and Nero on this. It's that thing that you can do with horses where if you have two horses with a rivalry, they will just go faster. While many of the facilities within the general circuit seem to be visible from the upper levels, the most secretive work must be carried out behind closed doors. He hasn't even realized we're here, or perhaps he has realized, but just doesn't care. Perhaps you'd like to break the ice? This is the man we seek. Do not try to startle him. I'm gonna stand in front of him. Hello? Don't mind me just...
No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows.
Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the ether burner conundrum.
We gotta say, this Lalafell knows style.
Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
Wow! Good to see you don't change at all.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the ether burner.
Aye, aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb.
Rocket science.
But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loperates?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all! I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
Good to you coming in with the same.
You know of it?
Wait, do they have it in Ash's Law?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded.
I feel like we might find a bit of it on Ash's Law, maybe.
As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Oi, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
I mean, there's everywhere in Eorzea, right?
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up.
So there's a dungeon there.
It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Weren't we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy Bahamut?
Hey! They're actually mentioning side content. You want me to go and fetch the whatsits? The White Raven's ghost, it still haunts me. Sounds like a job for someone else. You know what? The White Raven.
Heavens, are you alright? You look pale as a... Well... Best put that battle from your mind for now. Deep breaths. That's it.
Yeah, it should have been, quote-unquote mandatory. But I can understand, considering most of the content in there is, yeah. I had to farm a little bit of it, not that long ago, because I really wanted another, orchestrion roll of answers. I want those 30 minutes of my life back. I want those 30 minutes of my life back.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously...
Huh?
Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
Huh?
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward.
Holy shit! Look at him go!
This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
You know shit's about to get serious when the main theme starts playing.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-Sword expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Maybe Ash's Law?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists, or enthusiasts.
Huh?
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all.
The wall will save you.
Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Any road, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics.
Huh?
Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
Playing with fire here, huh?
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking. And I'm a born plunderer.
Hey, Sigard!
I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Look at the boy go. Where you going, fucker? Appreciate you doing this, but I ain't getting me hopes up just yet. You sounded absolutely ecstatic earlier, don't lie. There are no oaths or contracts binding the members of the Ilsebard contingent, and in many ways, it was even more loosely organized than the Crystal Braves. Nevertheless, I knew none would refuse this call to arms. Truly, we have been blessed with trustworthy and dependable allies. Time and time again, it seems that Allagan something or other are either the cause or the solution to our problems. To think the selfsame material that once lodged Delamud will now be used to help ferry mankind to the moon. There's poetry in that. I'm confident that even the deadliest of Allagan defense mechanisms are no match for our allies. At this rate, some of them might soon have as many accomplishments to their names as a certain warrior of light. Considering how much of a fuss he made at the time, I don't see why he takes every opportunity to bring it up. It was just firewood. I mean, it was really fucking stupid of him. First to Laforet and now the final days. No one can arrange the Ilsebard contingent of backing down from a challenge. Of course, they weren't also committed to the cause when we first set out. But after seeing the example set by you, Atheno, and the others, the change was palpable. They couldn't help but believe. Well, we're following Venat's things up to a T. What's the serendipitous irony that the remnants of the 7th Umbral Calamity would become keys to mankind's salvation? Never more certain have I been that Master Louis Swab watches over us from the ethereal sea. Though Bahamut is long gone, the interment hulks are far from safe. It would be much worse, of course, if they won't have to fight their way past Meridician dragons, nor is there any danger the Elder Primal might be summoned again. Even so, I dare say there are still a fair few elegant creations and contraptions remaining to bar our friends' way. I only hope that Grandfather watches over them. It's times like these where we're reminded of how famous, or infamous, Afno has become. Who'd have thought that he would achieve so much with a single Link Pearl conversation? As we're expecting rather a lot of visitors in the near future, I'd best return to the service and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try. Huh? And who might that be? That's for me to know and for you to find out. And on that note, I leave matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. Hi, Guts. Oh. Hi, Kral. Oh. Oh no. Cutscene? Oh no. Meanwhile, in Ulda. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, Nanamo!
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
Holy shit.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way.
I recognize them from somewhere, but I forgot. Where? Was it the Paladin questline? Or was it the Blue Mage questline?
Lord Lolorito, I pray you
take
charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults.
They actually mentioned the Blue Mage questline? I was like, nah, they wouldn't do Blue Mage. It must be from the Paladin questline or something, surely. No. Go.
Of course, I ask not that you do this.
Oh my
God! Of your
God.
heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together.
The answer, Hermes,
It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
3 cheers for the Potato Queen! Oh? Oh, and a North Shroud. I really wish this theme was more utilized because it's so good. Oh! Hello!
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses.
White mages!
Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
I mean, have you seen how much damage a white mage can cause? I think you'll be fine. Oh, no, here comes Lise.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While
Don't worry, the
it pains me to
DPS is
admit it,
here.
You are right. Our deficiency so plain to see.
Caleb, you should forget about her. She is not
It might have been
important.
a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
What's gonna happen in Limsa?
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
Holy shit, the music lined up perfectly. In Kurthus. Oh. Aww.
There you are.
Oh no.
We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
Oh, I'm Annalane. Or Shafar. Wait, hold.
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
Even a Madeleine knows when to shut the fuck up now. In the Ruby Sea? What's up with Limsa? Hancock, my boy!
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
Man.
Is that...
Hancock?
Saroban!
What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Cereal? Is that cereal? Afino is resisting the urge to pat himself on the back. Don't get too cocky, boy. Holy shit! And for now, I have to leave it here for a bit, because I'm getting the big EP. Or is there like a good resting moment after this quest? Hold on, let me take another sip from the tea that is... It is finally cold! It's finally cold! It's a good moment now? Perfect! I can't drink tea too often on stream because my cups are huge. Which means that if I want to drink from them, my entire face is covered up and my tracking just goes... Nope, nope, that's not a face, that's a cup. And it just doesn't recalibrate for a good hour. Well, like it doesn't register for a little bit. But yeah, if this is a good time to leave it off for now, then I'm gonna leave it off here for now, because we've made a good amount of progress. We finally have access to the lower half of Labyrinthos, which is absolutely amazing. It's so cool to finally see this area. Ugh. We're here! And Afino is useful! Look at him go. And Xeno's appeared, that was awesome. Garlemald is now doing a very good job. There's a short walk until the end. So what you're saying is... the next stream might be a home run. Is that what you're saying? What level are we on? 88 still. We're getting there. So what you're saying is the next stream could be a home run. That's what I'm hearing. 1 or 2? I'll take it. Soon. I mean, if I stream for... I might be able to make it. Ah, shit, rain. Push it out, goddammit! 2? Oh boy, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna fit that. Ah, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Asteria takes a little bit of time. We'll get there. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now, because it's also getting a little bit late. I gotta do some stuff still. And I gotta make preparations so I can actually stream the next 2 days. But yeah, y'all will see me again soon, okay? Alright, thank you all again so much for watching. This time, no mental breakdowns! That's a win in my book! And you know what? You know what? I've said it many times before, but in this time... the kids are actually precious. Afino and Alize are now good characters. Frame it on your wall. But yeah. Thank you all so much, and y'all will see me again soon, okay? And with that, I'm gonna say goodbye. And yeah, just thank you all so much for being here with me for this. No, I did not buy that pin! George! You know for a fact I did not buy that pin. No, 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 we're gonna fight about this. We're fighting, we're fighting. I will not take this shit from someone who calls Cthulhu Chutlu. I will not take this shit. I will not take shit from someone who says Chutlu. I will not take shit from someone. I will admit that I bought the dumpy Xeno's keychain and the other Xeno's keychain. I just love Xenos that much. That is... that... like, I've gotten... Okay, context. When I went to the United States, I was at a con, and not one but two sellers there just gave me Afino and Alize merch. And I was so upset. I was so salty about it. They were like, oh, damn sure have it. But yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. No, I was also given the Afino Fun Club one. Wait, what did I? No, I don't think I bought that one, ironically. No, I don't know. Oh yeah, I have a button that says Afino Appreciation Club member. I keep it on my Polaroid lanyard. But yeah, long story. I didn't buy them. Didn't buy them then, but I'm very glad that I have them now. And that's where I'm gonna end it. So thank you all again so much, and I'll see you all again soon. Okay?